Good morning, Isaac Lyons. Hello, 4th and 5th graders. Hope that you're doing great. I'm so proud of how you've been working on IXL, and I've been watching your progress, and I can't wait to hear more from you guys on Google Classroom. Make sure that you're answering the questions that I'm posting there. Also, for our morning circle, I've posted on Google Classroom an amazing video about compassion. So I'm still waiting on some of you to go ahead and answer that. So watch that video and go ahead and comment below. This video is for your math packet, the second packet that you got, which is called Mixed Decimal Fractions. So you're going to go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and get this packet and turn to the 6th page, and I'll do the same thing. Okay, once you get to the 6th page, we're going to go ahead and do question number 1. Question number 1. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you, and I'm going to use this marker, which I've already done it once before, but I'm going to do it again with you step by step. So let's go ahead and read the problem very slowly, and we're going to do exactly what we do in class, which is underline key details, and then we'll go ahead and circle the question being asked so that we know exactly how to answer. Okay, Simon has 20 quarters. That's definitely a key detail. So we'll go ahead and underline that. And 12 dimes, still a key detail, so we'll underline that as well. He wants to purchase ice cream for his friends. An ice cream cone cost $1. That's definitely a key detail because we need to know how much each ice cream cone costs. So that's $1. We'll go ahead and underline that. Now the last sentence is the question, so we'll go ahead and circle this, and it says, how many cones can Simon buy for his friends? So before we jump into this, sometimes when there's 2 or 3 steps, sometimes we don't know where to start. So let's start at the top with our first key detail. And I'm going to use my whiteboard right here and go through this step by step with you. So the first sentence says, Simon has 20 quarters. I'm going to go ahead and write 20, and you should be doing this on your paper as well. 20, and I'm just going to put a Q just so that I know that I'm talking about the quarters. 20 quarters. Everybody can see that there. So I know he has 20 quarters. But really, because I know that an ice cream cone cost $1, I want to go ahead and convert this from quarters to dollars. So my first thought would be, well, how many quarters are in $1? Yep, that's right, 4 quarters. So we will go ahead and divide this by 4 because it takes 4 quarters to make $1. That way we could see how many quarters or how many dollars that we have in these 20 quarters. So let's go ahead and divide this and set it up just as we always do in class. And we'll go ahead and put our divisor outside with our little X sign at the top. So far your board should just look like this, okay? And a lot of you already know this, but just to go step by step in case there's somebody who just might need a refresher, I'm going to go ahead and draw the line down just to keep our columns nice. How many times does 4 go into 2? Well, it doesn't, so let's go one further. How many times does 4 go into 20? If you don't know this off the top of your head, you definitely want to sing your 4 song, which you all sing so lovely. So let's go ahead and go for 4 goes into 20. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. That would be 5 times. So I'm going to go ahead and write my 5 just up here. And 5 times 4, we multiply right down, is going to be 20 with no remainder. So that means we have, how many dollars do we have in quarters? We actually have $5. So I'm going to bring that $5 just so that I know how much he has so far from what we've calculated. So I'm going to bring that 5 over here and make a nice clear $5. And that's going to be right over here. The next line says that Simon has 12 dimes. Let's go ahead and do another equation down here at the bottom. If he has 12 dimes, I'm going to write 12. But I need to go ahead and multiply that. And what do I need to multiply that by? How much is a dime worth? Because I know I have 12 of them, but how much is it worth? It's worth 10 cents. So we'll go ahead and multiply 12 times 10. And I'm going to go ahead and put that up here for you. And we'll go step by step together, okay? So we always start over here in our ones column. 0 times 2 is 0, and 0 times 1 is 0. We'll go ahead and put our little circle with an X as we always do. 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 1 is 1. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and add those up. That's a 0, a 2, and a 1. So I know that I have $1.20. So just like I brought this 5 over and made it $5, I'm going to bring this $1.20 over here so that I can add up to see how much money Simon has all together, and then we can figure out how many ice cream cones he can buy. So let's go ahead and bring that $1.20. Now, boys and girls, just like I'm doing, please keep in mind, always have your decimals. We have always talked about this lined up straight so that you don't get confused. It's always nice to be in order. $1.20, which was just here. Let's go ahead and add. We always start in our ones columns as always. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. Line up that decimal just here. And 5 plus 1 is 6. And I'll go ahead and bring down that dollar sign. Now in my box, because as you know, I always like to box it and make my answer clear, let's go ahead and look at what the question says. How many cones can Simon buy for his friends who want some tasty ice creams? Well, he has $6.20. I definitely know he can buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because he does have that $6 if they're $1 each. But he has 20 cents left, which means he can't buy that 7th ice cream. He would be 80 cents short. So we're going to go ahead and call it 6 cones. And I'm going to go ahead and write that in my box, 6 cones. And that would be my final answer. So I'll leave this here and show it to you just for a second so that you could go ahead and write that down if you missed anything. And you can always watch this video over and pause it. You guys have been doing great with the technology. So that was great to go over that with you. I know on this page you have 2, 3, 4, so there's a few more there. I just wanted to help you with this just to remind you, because it's very important when there's different steps that we go one by one, underline those key details, and circle the question. You guys are great at this, so just go ahead and leave any comments below, or we can also comment with each other on Google Classroom. Thank you so much for watching this. You guys are doing awesome. Make sure you're doing your packets every day. We're all very, very proud of you. And I look forward to hearing your comments and you finishing up minimum 1 page per day of your packets. You're doing awesome. Thank you so much, and take care, 4th and 5th graders. Be safe, and thank you to all the families. Thank you so much.